Blorgia? You're from Blorgia, right? Somewhere in Blue Atlanta region. How's things been? Hey, can you answer a question for me? What's the audio like? Is it real bad or rad bod? What do we have? Rubidine, money tech tape tackles, money tape testicles. We can maybe make a lot of money off this money tap table testicles. Sounds fine. Okay. Well, that's good. What's up with you? Oh yeah. You're righter than a moonlighter. Get that guy out of here. Boom, 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 boom. I think this run's gonna be bad because I hate blasphemy. Do you see your new little guy switched over to the old king instead of the young mutant veteran kin? What were you doing? What was your job today? Jerking it? Jerking your ding dong? Jerking your little ding donger? That's a weird job, Kyle. How'd you get it? Also, I want that job. That'd be so amazing to be paid for that. I should go to a sperm bank and rob the place. Of their money, that is. Not of their sperm. Who wants that? Hey, a freaky. Bunch of tables means bunch of maybes money. Grables. The Grable shorts were one of the weirdest part of Adventure Times, just because I hated the Grables guy so much. I hated the guy, not the Grables themselves. I like when you do shorts because it basically means a bunch of people who maybe don't frequently get to get their ideas storyboarded. Oh, motherfucker! Well, that's why I hate the blasphemy, because I grow to rely on it, and it lets me down because I'm bad at using it. That was stupid. Oh my god, the Tetris shit gun. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I guess we should use this in the Tetris shit gun. I saw something on Reddit the other day. I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but it was someone found some proof that the kids these days phenomenon goes back like thousands and thousands of years of humanity. Like people were, oh my god, claiming that kids these days were worse than they were in their days. Since like society began. And I understand that. It's very easy to be like, kids these days don't know how easy they got it. I had to shackle myself to a barge and pull the whole barge all the way into where I went to school. And if I didn't pull the whole barge, I got an F on barge pulling. But shouldn't that be the goal, is my question. Shouldn't it be every generation has it a little better than the previous? Because otherwise, like, things are just either getting worse or stagnating. And I don't know why would you want that for your offspring? Why would you want it to be as bad or worse than you had it? I hope that by the time the next generation is around, the whole kids these days things like, well, I think, honestly, I think things are going to move so fast that we're going to be saying kids these days every few years. It's going to be kids 4 years ago didn't have augmented reality at every waking second of their existence. Kids 4 years ago didn't have the ability to upload their brains directly into their computers when they went to sleep so they could have VR dreams. It's exactly that. It's like, I don't know. I feel like it should just be getting softer and better and pleasanter so that kids can put their energies towards more meaningful developments, not a bunch of fucking horseshit struggles for the sake of things being hard. Like, you know who really is the softest little babies in the fucking world? Old people. Like, old people are the ultimate, oh my god, already? Are the ultimate kids these days. You think that they're suffering as much as they did when they were young? Wait, no. They're having it way easier. They got cars and shit. The super old, especially, they didn't have, like, the right to vote, some of them. Like, they got it way mega soft these days. I don't get that kind of, like, that my generation did X mentality. Because, like, unless you personally accomplish it yourself, your generation doesn't give you the victory or whatever. Like, that's what I don't get. You can be like, all right, I am an astronaut and I flew to the moon, so now that we have moon colonies, I earned living in low gravity forever. You can say that if you're Buzz Aldrin or something. Like, you can't fucking say that if you're just as old as Buzz Aldrin is. You don't get to claim the successes and ignore the failures of your generation. If boomers want to do that shit, if old fucking idiots want to do that shit, they got to take all the down, too. They got to take all the bad, all the losses. The Vietnam War, the segregation, the fucking assassination of presidents, the fucking idiocy and horribleness that humans have been providing for the last 60 years. That, you know, the younger generations are fixing. You don't get the good without the bad. You don't get to claim that you're part of the greatest generation if you're only taking the, you know, the victory of World War II and not the loss of the Korean and Vietnam Wars. Like, it's like mega problematic. Ugh. I think we need to wash the fucking hand towel in the bathroom upstairs. My hands smell like sweaty old socks. Maybe it's my feet. But why does it smell worse when I put my hand up to my face? If it's my feet. Idiot. Huh? Answer that question. Me? What are you doing, Kyle? You playing Cave World? Cube Story, I mean. It's so weird. The biggest problem I have with boomers is a lack of understanding of the differences. Oh, nice. You a real stave guy now? Staving it up? That's cool. The first one looks cool. It's got a nice glow. Have you seen that there's a webcomic that's all about swords? It pops up on Reddit a good deal. I like how that guy has it seems like he's kind of shown that, like, swords are meant to embody some aspect of the wielder or whatever. And in doing so, he like shows a bunch of different kinds of swords all the time. I don't know, it's cool. I like the idea of like your weapon symbolizing some aspect of yourself. I told Moses some good news about the shift I just had, and he didn't work it, and now he's upset because it was a really, really good shift, and it wasn't nearly as hard as the also good but much more difficult shift we had last night. Whoa. I want a staff to tell a story about the wielder, not so much, not just about the production of the staff itself, you know? Hold on, sorry. Alright, there we go. Magic balls? Do you mean like magic 8 balls or like testicles? Explain that one, Clarissa. Good. It's the only kind of magic I like is magic, but related to scrotal sacks. Dang, dog. Okay, so we do have a lot of money, so we'll get the dang cog. And we'll head up on up out of here. Hopefully we don't fucking get a hit, because I want to use the cannon, the makeshift cannon, against the old king. I mean, you never know how it's gonna freaking go on this floor. God, I feel like I have to flip these things so quickly, just to make sure these dunderheads don't flip it. These regular bullet can. I like this guy being trapped up in that room. You know what it is about the blasphemy? Is I always feel like it automatically imbues ooh boy, that was close. Contact damage production. Production. Protection. But it doesn't. Tech duck. I want that to be my I want Tech Duck to be my like sidekick if I ever become a cartoon character. Ooh. It's just like it's just a duck that does like reviews of new tech products. Like an MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee, whatever his name is. Oh boy. Oh boy. These guys gonna get me killed? No. That's the only one I care about. Whoop. Boy. Why you gotta do this to me? That's too far. Fuck it. We're not getting it. That's too far away. You don't know, jump in that hole. Whoa, that was weird. Protect duck. Oops. God, there's so much fucking money up in this shit. Okay, well. We gave up our freaking gun forcing for the... What do you call this thing? The Phoenix? Yeah. Are we gonna use it? We're gonna use it. After fucking up that first boss, I kind of felt it was mandatory, necessary. We'll buy some ammo if we don't get it naturally, but I think we'll get it naturally. Naturally. Yeah, there's something weird about the way that gun switching works some of the time now. Like, it shoots one of the other bullet and does not shoot if you switch too soon. It feels like it doesn't shoot the gun that you change to. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't fucking buy it for a second, you shit. Can we get a... what's her name? Please? Ooh. Oh man, shoved him away from it. Yes, we're gonna buy Monster Blood. I love Monster Blood. Ooh, child. No, 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 no. Worst. All of those are gonna be the same fucking shit. It's gonna be 15 cents instead of any number of items. MKBHD, his videos have like the best, yeah, they're all the same. The best introductory songs of any Yadub channel. And I don't say that kindly. I mean, I don't say that softly. I don't say that easily. It takes a lot to earn, in my opinion, the title of best intro music for a YouTube channel. Because what about that one channel that's like, wow, 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 boom. Remember that? Hard to beat that. That one with the farts. You know what I think it is? It's because I use the analog trigger to pull the gun, and I'm switching with... It probably only started happening once I switched to the... what do you call this thing? Xbox One Pro controller? Elite controller? I don't know. The words they use to, like, denote a better version of a similar thing. Pretty silly a lot of the time. Oop-a-doop. Oop-a-doop, he says. I wonder what kind of damage I can deal with this thing. No, you don't. Huh, you can get an extra thing for this one. Does it last forever? I should actually look that up. Do you know, Kyle, if you use the Cog of Battle with the Blasphemy, does it last forever, the extra damage, if you never reload again? Okay. Thought you might know. Everything okay, dog, dude, dog? Dog, dude, dog? Okay. You're just knee deep in some stave action. Balls deep in some stave rendering. Vagina deep in some staph's infection. Got a real staph infection going on right now. I don't know if I saw any ammo on that that thingy in that shop, and that's scurrying me. Do. To be vagina deep, would you have to go so deep that you gain a vagina? Or that you're a girl and your vagina hits their vagina? Let's think about this, shall we? Now it won't let me. Oh yeah, I can just do this. Didn't even have to swing my sword. I got Moses started in on Streamlabs OBS, and I think he's like downloading overlays and shit. He's gonna have like a, you know, super hyper pro quality stream, while mine's still looking like a, you know, beautiful but less perfect thing. Oh yeah? You guys playing simultaneously? Or switching off every time the goose gets cooked? That's cool. I watched Jackie play through most of that game. Well, I kind of watched it. I found it very hard to not give her suggestions, and then I also found myself very angry at myself for giving her so many suggestions. Oh my god, there was no ammo. Fuck, man. Well. Darn. Yeah, I hate how, like, weak I am when it comes to, like, just letting her kind of experience this stuff herself. She'll like ask me, like, what do you think I need to do here? And I'm like, I have to, like, leave the room so I don't give her suggestions. Oh my god, because she always enjoys these games when she gets through them herself. But I'm such a fucking, like, older brother tendency to just kind of, like, deal with the hard parts. I know I'm not my wife's older brother. I grew up with a younger sister, and anytime she played video games, it was something similar. This fight would have been such a cakewalk through the dog park if I had just fucking bought ammo when it was available. Still kind of cakewalky. Oh, I got a movement speed boost. That's what it is. God, movement speed in this game is so fucking huge. It allows you to just make mistakes and then recover. It sucks, right? Because, like, I know that the point of the game is for her to get over these issues. Like, that's the whole point, right? Thank God. I thought I had already fucked that up there. Whew. Alright. Like, the reason you play a fucking video game is not to hand it over and have someone solve everything. You play a video game so that, I don't know, whatever the experience is yours, not some sort of weird secondhand thing. I can never find the other secret. Is there, like, a shop or something? Or a gunman chair? No, that's too small. Small. Only 3 bullets left in this shit gun. Oh, it's gonna be so disappointing if I even find it. Because that's what happens when you look real hard for a secret room. You find it and it's just got like half heart in it. So we'll just blank here and leave. What's this? What's this weird little egg? This weird little furry egg. Oh, it's like a poison thing. Alright, is it midnight? No. At midnight I'm going to take some sleeping medicine, so it might mean the rest of the run is train wreck territory, but fucking deal with it. Fucking deal with it. Ooh-wee. Boom, 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 boom. Yipes! Damn it. Why was that when I decided to switch weapons? Ooh. There haven't been any tables, have there, around these parts? Dude, did you hear that there's gonna be a fucking live-action Cowboy Bebop movie? Who asked for that shit? Like, a genuine question. Who out there said, Cowboy Bebop, I love that property. Let's make a live-action version of it. It can't be bad. And then someone else said, here's however many millions of dollars needed to make that a reality. I don't know if, like, Cowboy Bebop is one of those things that's, like, aging out. Like, it, you know, its time has come and passed. It's old hat, young whippersnappers, like everybody that's even a single day younger than me. They don't revere it with as much reverence as I revere it, but like, it was one of those shows that, while it does have its problems, there are some real snooze cruises of episodes every once in a while. It's still got so much done so right that it's disgusting to think that they're gonna try to recash that cow. I don't get it. We re-squeeze that udder. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, this is a lot of curse. It's at least like 5.5 curse right now. Oh, you motherfucker. You rotten little shit. Why? Oh, it's my aura. My chili pepper aura is making this guy run. Like, okay, I will admit that I got excited about the idea of Taika Waititi doing Akira. I adore Akira, and everyone with a third of a brain should adore Akira. I just spent $150 on the Akira. There was no $170 on the collected Akira books, the manga. The manga. And I don't regret a cent of that. Like, this is the best purchase I've made all year except for the Tesla. But, and like the gifts I give my wife. I love my wife. I love my wife. But like, it's so weird to me that they would take Cowboy Bebop, make an American show of that, and people are like, yeah, good idea, boss. Bunch of yes men just agreeing to any travesty they can get their hands on if it might make a few bucks. Didn't Ghost in the Shell, another property I absolutely adore, didn't that fucking tank, like, very recently? Why do they need to do it again? It's one of those how many times do you have to say it, old man situations that SpongeBob taught us all about. Just stop screwing with the animes. I just don't fucking get it. I don't know. Maybe the idea of like sacred cows in terms of like, oh god, I barely made that. Certain things. Maybe I just need to stop having a problem with remakes and shit like that, because, you know, having a problem with it doesn't fucking do anything. But like, I just don't know why everything has to exist 6 different times. Can't something be good once? Or is that just not a capitalist enough way of thinking about it? I wonder what the pull on Ghost in the Shell remake was. Like, what the total earnings were. Was it profitable? I guess if it wasn't a loss, it doesn't matter how bad it is. If it made a single cent, it was worth putting the money in and, you know, losing people's trust or whatever. Probably not super worth it if it just made a single cent, but like, you know what I'm saying. Profit's profit. Yikes! I spent too much money. Maybe just if something worked extremely well as a cartoon, just don't touch it. Maybe that could be like the long takeaway from all this. No, you know what? It's not gonna be, because every fucking Disney rehash is just sucking up dollars. It's just sucking them up. Like, everybody where I work won't shut the fuck up about goddamn Aladdin. It's weird. It's weird how all these adults I work with won't shut the fuck up about the Aladdin remake. I haven't seen it, so, you know. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to have seen it. I'm not going to give them even the mind shares. Like, I've already given them enough by talking about it, by saying the name. But, like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Oh, you guys hear about Will Smith's next big old crap fest? Gemini Man, where it's Will Smith fighting Will Smith because there just can't be too much Will Smith in one movie, even though every Will Smith movie is like a pile of garbage. Independence Day, Men in Black 1. Pursuit of Happiness, maybe. 28 Grams, never saw it. I Am Legend, don't know. People have strong opinions about it in both directions. I bet so I thought that the face youthification technique that that Marvel kind of mastered, that looked good, but anytime the head turned, because it was clearly on some other person's body and they were just mapping it on top of it, it looked disgusting. Like, it looked like vomit-inducing nightmare imagery. Like, it looked fucking horrifying. It looked like the final fight in Black Panther. And I know that's a recurring joke right now, but that fight looked bad. Black Panther, I thought, was a pretty straightforward, alright, not mind-blowing superhero origin story. But, like, that fight sequence was shit. I guess it was only kind of an origin story. I don't know. He re-became the Black Panther. So we learned how that magic worked. I want to watch Spider-Man Homecoming again. The first one, Fart From Home, I've seen too recently. But the first one I don't remember. That's the one with Michael Keaton playing Birdman 2 years after he played, you know, Birdman in this movie, where he made fun of him playing a superhero based off of birds. It's so weird that he played a bird-based super character 2 years after the movie Birdman came out, and he made fun of... The whole movie was like a jab at exactly that. I mean, it was making fun of him playing Batman, but like... Oh no, she sounds like me and my butt. I think that, like, humans are lactose intolerant, right? Just, like, in a very general way. That's just a people thing. Because we're not supposed to be drinking cow milk. We're supposed to be drinking, like, human bean milk. And that's it. That's why cats barf if you give them too much regular cow milk. And also people fart. You guys are making me want some ice cream, though. And that's definitely a secret room. But I like the way that cow juice tastes. It tastes, good, yum. That's my song about cow stuff. Yipes. Oh my god, why is this the gun I have in the backup slot? Okay. Okay. Well. Kind of had a whole bucket of panic there, but it went alright because I have really good weapons. Who? What a crazy, weird secret room. That was, like, scary to go in there. There's probably some milk company that's called it cow juice. And it has a picture of a happy cow, not a tortured milk machine. Jesus damn it Christ, I have so much curse. Hey, now we just need something else that gives us blank access. Table tech or ELD. Get this fucking thing out of here. Get this fucking thing out of here. Drop some of that cois, my compadres. I know that I got like a billion fucking ammo on the last floor. I don't want to risk it. Oh, it's midnight. Bottles up. I'm just gonna drink like a half dose. I need some Z's, man. I've been having the roughest time catching Z's. Why didn't I sell that? Why didn't I sell the blasphemy? What's wrong with me? It keeps going. And the flavor just keeps coming. Whoops. You're pretty much married, right? Have you run into the thing yet with Hannah where it feels like you can't tell if she really appreciates some of the jokes that you can't stop telling, or she's just putting up with them? Because that's how I feel with Jackie. Jackie swears that she thinks I'm like the funniest person, but I don't know if that's like something that women learn to do so that men don't cry. Or if is it real? Whoops. Because if I don't have making my wife laugh, I don't have shit. Oh yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where the pity starts and the genuine laughter. The other part. The other thing. Stops? That's not what I mean, though. I don't mean stops. I don't know. Eee. Yipes! Yeah, I think that's it. I think if I can make Jackie laugh 1 out of every 10 times I try to, that's good enough. She wishes she could have that ratio. Is all I'm saying. She wishes she could make me laugh as much as I make her laugh. It's weird though. It's weird how guys like, I don't know if it's like a weird defense mechanism or if it's like an insecurity thing or something like that, but like how guys all in every culture learn that it's like very valuable to be funny. I have so many like older couples where the guy, oh my god, we got the fucking elder blank. Okay, we need to get Scattershot too. The guy can't shut the fuck up with the old jokes. The jokes we've all heard too many times. And his wife's just like, stop it! It's the case more often than not with old couples. But then every once in a while, you get this old couple, and the guy's just like, he's like a boring textbook. Like, he's like a textbook on how to be boring. And the wife is just like, you know, so charming and pleasant to be around, and the guy looks like he's scared that outside exists. And it's like, man, I wonder why he didn't have to do the thing that every other guy does to meet somebody. Maybe he's got a real giant dick, or like is a good person in other ways. Probably the dick thing though. Damn it. Not paying enough attention. Too busy laughing at me talking about dicks. I actually did have a female friend who stuck with her boyfriend because of the size of his schlong, even though they were just like fucking trash together. And I just thought about it. It's like, I don't know what the comparison would be for me. There's no easy comparison. There's nothing like, if I wouldn't stick with a girl because she had big old honking tits. It gets boring. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's cool or whatever, but it's like not exciting enough to put up with bullshit. And I just don't. I don't understand that. Wait, what? Ooh! You gotta put that one in motion. I want to see it swirl. What are you agreeing with? Staff swirl? Or the tits thing? Oof. Yipes. So the longest I stayed with someone... Well, I mean, it's a pretty fucking long time. I stayed with someone that I was not really compatible with for about... I don't know, like... 6-7 months. But I will say... I'll say this and I'll mean it. Oh, boy. Let's steal the rad gun. It wasn't because I thought this person was such a banging cutie that, you know, it was worth it, because that was not the case at all. But what the reality was that I was desperately lonely. And I don't think that that's any better. That's not a better reason to stick with someone. But it's the reason. Oh my god. That thing zoomed out too fast. And this thing is fucking loud. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Okay. Scattershot ruins it. Fuck. Okay, get this gun out of here. Let's stop panicking. First and fartmost. Why didn't I do anything with that old fucking... thing that I was using? The rad gun that I just freaking bought. Eee. Yipes. 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 Cripes. Well. Uh-oh, starting to feel the sleeping medicine. Feel it in my tummy, tum-tum-tum. Oh yeah. I feel you on that one, dude. I don't dislike single-player games. In fact, I, yes, do plus like them. But I do miss... Oh, good. Good, good, good. It's the best thing that could have been in that room. I super miss multiplayer games. I'm excited for Monster Hunter, but that's not going to last as long as it lasted the first time, because that's the nature of games like that. You don't get as much back from it on the second or third revisiting. But I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to just keep playing Dark Souls over and over. I want another multiplayer Dark Souls-esque game. That'd be really cool. Well, that wasn't worth it. There was a knife. You were the first one to get bored with Monster Hunter, though. And then, you know, I kind of came to my attention that maybe it was a little boring. It's a grindy game, and I enjoyed the grind as I was like getting better. But once I plateaued, I feel like I was it's like, why am I putting so much time into this? Also, it kind of sucks because a lot of the stuff that I play when I enjoy it is essentially a stream killer, and I've talked about this plenty of times before, so I don't need to harp on it too much. But it really sucks when every time I turn on a certain game, it's like guaranteed to empty out the stream. Oh my god. Can I please do this right? But, you know, at this point, it's pretty much any game I play that isn't Gungeon empties out the stream, and Gungeon isn't really holding the views much either. So maybe I should just play whatever and say, fuck it. I played the shit out of some Lara Croft Go. Lara Croft? Croft. The other day, and I really enjoyed it, and it was the most silent freaking stream I've ever had, but it was so fun. Yeah, plateauing sucks. Plateauing is the worst part about, like, I don't know. I think every kind of skill development or growth, but it's one of those things that if you don't get over it, you're not really going to enjoy much of anything. But with a video game, it's fucking hard to do, because it's just like, why would I be playing this when I could play literally fucking anything else and not be feeling like I'm grinding? There are too many games out. Back in the day, so I'm still playing the fucking demo of what's it called? That game that I like, Dragon Quest XI, and I'm definitely going to get that game. But I'm like already feeling like has the world made grindy games pointless just by having so many games? When I was a kid, I wanted a game that took me fucking forever to beat, because I had no idea when the next time I'd get a game was. I wanted something that was kind of enjoyable, but mostly long. It could be really enjoyable and very long, but all it needed... Hey, Manboo! Yeah, I definitely wanted something for hours of playtime, not so much, or not so necessarily, like, quality of time spent. But nowadays, it's like... Why? I have the only two systems I'd want, a PC and a fucking Switch. And... Right, I don't have table tech. And I can play both of those games have, like, the fucking hugest libraries of just straight up blasts to play. That being said, I kind of want to get back into Mario Maker. But it's kind of hitting the same thing. It's kind of hitting the no multiplayer means no fun. Nate's the only one doing my levels or giving me any feedback on it. And you know, I'm kind of getting the sense of pull away, like the fun that he was having has come and gone, and so now it just feels like a chore to him, which is why it sucks to share things. Like, why it sucks to do stuff, because, like, okay, so I was talking to Jackie, and she's like, you need to start writing again, and I was like, yeah, I really do, but you gotta understand, if I start writing, I'm gonna need you to read and reread shit over and over, and I want, like, actual feedback, positive and negative. I want you to tell me what sucks and what doesn't, like, and it takes a lot of time. And, you know, she's like, well, I don't know a lot about writing. And I was like, well, see, that's why I don't want to do it. I don't want to, like, I don't want to have no way of getting feedback. I don't want to have no one... I don't want it to feel like I'm fucking wasting my time because it's of no value to anyone else. There are some things that have their own intrinsic value. I understand that, and it's great to find that. To me, this stream has its own... Well, maybe not this stream, but the YouTube videos at least have their own inherent value. I've been loving this Gungeon. I don't know what you want to call it, like playthrough. I've been doing this for such a long time, and it's become like almost mantra-ish. Like, can't think of something to do? Just do some Gungeon. You don't need to ever be bored. You can just do a Gungeon run, and then while you're doing that Gungeon run, you can be thinking of what could I be doing with the rest of my time. And I actually really enjoy that. Like, it's a quick little way to center myself in terms of, like, day-to-day activities. I think I'm like 10 days ahead right now in terms of Gungeon videos, or maybe only 9 or 8 because I didn't do any yesterday. But, like, loving it. Like, really, really enjoying it. And if the stream dies, the videos won't. Not at least until 1,000. I think getting feedback from anyone at all, period, is what is most important. It's not about the caliber of their insight. It's about how it works on a variety of levels. And you really, like, I don't know. You just need to hear it. Writing without readers is like... It's like doggy paddling. It doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't do anything. Treading water, that's the term. I'm gonna try it. Damn it. Fucking dick. It's okay. Let's just do this one real quick. Doggy paddling sounds cute, though. Treading water sounds pointless, which I think is... It sounds more like an ephemeral waste of time. Doggy paddling brings to mind dogs, and that's too cute. Damn it, did it a little too late. A boom 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 boom. Ba-da-doo doo 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 doo. Ooh. Alright, that was a Lich Flawless. Run dun 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 dun. Ba-da-doo doo 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 doo. Ooh. I think I'm going to go ahead and unplug the Apple TV and cancel my Apple Arcade subscription. Not because Exit the Gungeon is bad, because Exit the Gungeon is fucking amazing, but because I want Exit the Gungeon on the PC, or the Switch so much more now. Working with the Apple TV is a pain in the fucking ass. It's not a gaming machine, and it screams that it's not a gaming machine constantly while you're fucking using it. And same thing to be said about my goddamn phone. I don't care that you can play games on it. It doesn't feel right to play it on a small screen or play it to project the fucking small screen onto the big screen, mirror it, and still have the swipe controls. It's stupid. I don't want to get a MacBook. I don't want to get a fucking tablet. If I get a tablet, I'm getting a Windows tablet, which is weird because why would anybody want a Windows product? I don't know. But Exit the Gungeon, I can't wait to have it. Like, it's a shorter game, obviously, than Enter the Gungeon, but I cannot wait to give Dodgeroll my money to have it on a system instead of paying Apple $5 for eternity to play it. I know I wasn't talking about Exit the Gungeon at all that entire run, but I just looked over and saw the Apple TV.